Fellas, I was going to throw a little review up for this thing. Got this air compressor at Walmart the other day. It's a 8-gallon oil-free from Goodyear. Of course, made in China. What do you do? This particular air compressor was $125, and I seen it on clearance for 75 bucks. And a week or so later, I was in the same area and went in there, and they had it down to $49. Didn't have any cash on me at the time, so I went back the next morning, first thing. And lo and behold, they still had both of them, thankfully. So I picked it up. So it's, like I said, 8-gallon, oil-free, 1 horsepower, 135 max PSI. You see the whole deal. And 67 decibels, so it's pretty quiet. I'll show you that here in a second. This particular kit came with one of them. I mean, it's got the 2 quick connects, 3 males, and female universal plugs, a blowgun, dual chuck for your tires, cheesy little tire compressor thing on, or tire gauge, which pretty much junk. I'll just throw it away. But comes with one of those cheap little hoses, but it comes in handy sometimes if you need a little extra, 25 foot if you need a little extra, to get to your car tire or whatnot. Roll of tape. Does require a little bit of assembly. You just have to put the wheels on and throw the handle on, put them little bolts in. Just hand twist plastic cap nuts, and then those you got to have a wrench to tighten up. No big deal. So anyway, 49 bucks. I did have a gift card from one of the kids from Christmas for 15 bucks. So this ended up costing me like $38, under 40 bucks. So pretty happy. That is a little hose right there that come with it. My other air compressor quit on me, so when I seen it for 49 bucks, I thought it was a pretty good deal. So I grabbed it. Pretty quiet. I'll show it to you. Yeah, that's real quiet compared to my other one. Pretty cool. I like the blue. Kind of reminds me of the Goodyear blimp. I used to be a NASCAR fan, so like the little. It's got a little braided hose. Looks pretty nice. Got your adjusters there, dual gauge. Your gauge for your tank, your gauge for your pressure. Picked up a hose from Harbor Freight. Added to my other orange hose. So, I like it, guys. It's pretty cool. You never know when you're going to find a deal. So, if you are looking for a small air compressor, check out Walmart. You never know. There's a Walmart right across town, and it actually had the same compressor, still at 125 bucks, full price. So, you just never know. You have to check. I go to a lot of places, so I like checking every time I go somewhere, because you never know when you're going to find a deal. Got a little handle on the back, so you can carry it from the front. And you can carry the front handle, back handle together if you need to pick it up and lift it. So anyway, while we're yakking, I bought this little Pro Force air compressor. I reckon it's been 20 years ago. I think I picked it up at Menards. It's done pretty good. I've used it for my taxidermy, running my little air flesher and stuff for 15 years. I mean, it's held up pretty nice. It quit working, lost power, couldn't get it to do anything. So lo and behold, last night after I got that one all set up and I pulled this one out. I just hate to throw stuff away unless I know it's broke. So what I did is I decided to go ahead and look at this thing. Pulled out these screws on the side and took the plastic cover off, loosened up the motor, and there's a little fan in here. And I spun it, and the motor was free. I thought the motor might have been locked up, but the motor was free as could be. This one here is an oilless, but this one here does take oil. Goes right in there. Got your little oil vent thing. Anyway, so what I did is I just messed with it for a little bit, and I pulled the cover off where the electrical wiring goes in, your plug-in. What had happened is this was cracked on the other side. What had happened is something had fell on this, and it pulled out the cord. You can see a little tear in the cord there somewhere. I gotta show you here. There we go, right there. So what had happened is something fell apparently on it at some one time or another, and it pulled. And what it did is there's your wiring goes in here to some terminals and just screws down with the little ring connectors, and the white wire from the plug-in was pulled out of the ring terminal, broke. So I wired it back up, and lo and behold, so now I have 2 air compressors. This my little quick connect fitting was leaking, so I took it off. Gonna pick up another one and throw on there. I used them all up on that one for the dual hoses, but so I got that one working again. So now I got another air compressor. Fortunately, but unfortunately, you know, I do have 2 air compressors now, but I really didn't need a new one. Just needed to fix it. So you never know. Sometimes you just gotta, if you don't have somebody, if you're not handy, find somebody handy and ask them if they'll look at it for you. You know, now I got 2 air compressors. So anyway, yeah, you can tell how quiet the one is compared to the other. Compared to this, that's much quieter. Alright, I just thought I'd show you all my new compressor. Pretty cool. So, yeah, check around if you're looking for one. You never know when you're going to find a deal, guys. I like it. Now I can take the loud one out and put it in my shed or something, instead of using it in the shop. I can actually talk and hear over this one. Still, it's running right now. I couldn't even hear over the other one before, so. Alright, guys. Catfish Redneck signing out.